Alright geezers, Big Man Earth Apologist, back, your favourite person in the whole wide web. I thought I'd get back into the slop game. Yeah, it's like a movie. Just when I think I'm out, they pull me back in with more pointless bullshit. In today's Breaking Truths, Joshua Weissman, accused of stealing theeburgerdude's own photo of his burger for his YouTube thumbnail. This devious little Hamburglar. Fun fact about Joshua Weissman, actually, his face is too small for his head. Have you ever noticed that? Weird. His face is too small for his head. I call it Charlie Kirk syndrome. It shouldn't exist. You know, something went wrong here. It's like, do you remember Nintendo Wii? Do you remember the Nintendo Wii? It was so good. Wii bowling. We like Wii bowling. Oh, God, it's like I never fucking left, innit? But you know when you make the Miis, I believe they're called Miis, and you make their face as small as possible. He looks a bit like that. But that's not what we're here to talk about. No, we're here to talk about the stunning allegations that this Joshua Weissman is guilty of taking a JPEG from the internet and using that JPEG in his own JPEG. Now, again, a lot of paedophiles on the internet, they're whining about children being carpet bombed in the Middle East. No, this is what fucking matters. An internet deviant taking the thumbnail of a vegan muck beef banger or whatever the fuck and superimposing that onto his own JPEG. That's what people care about, yeah? Honestly. But what do I think about this? Obviously, as you should know by now, Big Man Earth Apologist, last honest man on the internet. This is the only place where you'll get the truth. But, honestly, do people care about this? Really, this is the controversy. People love to make this equivalence to the glory days, the golden age of this god-awful website, where, you know, the biggest controversy was PewDiePie accidentally showed his internet history, and he had some fairly vanilla hentai in his search history. That used to be hashtag dramaalert, hashtag slop content. But realistically, nothing's changed, because this is still a topic of discussion. This is still being posted to subreddits and discussed as if it's the fucking Monica Lewinsky situation. He took a JPEG and used that JPEG in his own JPEG. Who gives a fuck? No, you know what I mean? And this is why, again, paedophiles on the internet hate me so much. Because I'm irreverent about things that people demand you treat, reverently. No, this is bullshit. This is hashtag bullshit I'm talking about to make hashtag content. That really is where my investment ends. And, you know, Joshua Weissman, his face is too small for his head. I don't know this geezer. I think it's a little bit ridiculous that this is something worth talking about to anyone. You know what I mean? And the geezer whose thumbnail got reappreciated, because it's not stealing, let's face it, it's not stealing. He's causing a stink on the internet. He clearly has far too much fucking free time. He needs a hobby and or a girlfriend. But, honestly. But yes, in far more important news, Big Man Earth Apologist back with a new series of Earth versus the World, where I regurgitate all the world's nonsense up into your little baby bird mouth. That's what you are. You know what I mean, though? I think it's just ridiculous, right? Your ancestors fought and died for their independence, for their emancipation, against fascism, for their right to party, whatever. And here you are, 50, 100 years later, whinging like a little fucking hemorrhoid about someone taking your JPEG. Who cares? Honest, no, I mean this with complete sincerity. If you care about this, you should be sterilised, all right? We can't have another generation of whingy little wank battlers on the internet. We can't. They have to be dealt with now. Humanely, you know, I'm a liberal, but they have to be fucking sorted, all right? You know, here you are squealing about a vegan muck beef a vegan muck beef banger or whatever the fuck. Like, really? Come on, get yourself a hobby, get yourself a girlfriend, seek gainful employment. I don't care, but find something better to do with your fucking free time. Honestly, no. And, you know, I get flashbacks. I get traumatic flashbacks to when this happened to me. You know, I was an up-and-coming, young, budding creative on this god-awful website. Oh, dear viewer, I had, I think, 19 subscribers at the time. How the great have fallen. Honestly, I'm sitting at 5 currently. But no, you know, I was on my way up. And out of nowhere, this giant creator, I'm talking 250,000, they commented on my video and baselessly accused me of stealing their JPEG. And, you know, I treated them with all the compassion and the understanding in the world. And, you know, I'm not going to pussyfoot around the situation. I'll say names. It was vangelina skov. You know her, Irish, yeah? So need I say more? I don't want to say there was some sort of ethnic bias there. I don't want to say she, you know, singled me out because I'm English, but it does make you think, doesn't it? It does make you think, was she targeting me? Was I the target of some sort of harassment campaign because of my ethnicity? And it breaks my heart that that could be the case. But she was there in my comment section, 19 subscribers, big man earth apologist, little man earth apologist, less big man earth apologist. And she was, oh, honestly, she accused me of theft. She, you know, she flirted with the idea of taking the video down. And all I did, sweet innocent me, yeah, wouldn't hurt a fly. I typed into Google, which is my search engine of choice. Some people go for Bing, some people go for Ask Jeeves. I'm a Google guy, you know, I'm basic like that, fine, sue me. And I typed into the search engine, Illuminati thumbnail, because I was talking about Illuminati and how that situation, just like this one, the Muckburger guy, or whatever the fuck his name is, the muck participant in this muck drama situation, muck bullshit. You know, just like that, this situation with Illuminati was, whoa, you know, way too blown out of control. People were talking about it a year on. I thought that was unnecessary, when again, children are being carpet bombed as you listen to this video. So again, priorities. You know, I just made my point clear. People are overreacting here. What Illuminati did was bad, but it wasn't the worst thing on planet Earth. And people, because again, no critical faculties, mostly Americans, America being a nation of autists, I'd expect no less from them. But, you know, they can't see grey in situations like this. And this is going to be a point of its own. This could be a video of its own. If you like something, by virtue of you liking it, it's the greatest thing ever. If something's bad in your view, it's the worst thing ever. And you see this with these slop thumbnails. Oh my God, Mr. Beast is the worst. When in reality, no, he's not. He's just a bloodthirsty capitalist. They exist up and down this fucking country. They're called landlords. But no, he's nothing special. Let's stop acting like Mr. Beast is Benito Mussolini. He's not. Illuminati is not Benito Mussolini. Alright, or Gaddafi, yeah, or who's the other fella? Mugabe, yeah. Illuminati is your headline. Illuminati is not Robert Mugabe, alright? Are you going to dislike the video for me saying that? Do it. Give me some engagement. I forgot my point. Yeah, this Vangelina skov individual, nasty. She was really nasty. She was. And you know, I'm 6 foot. I'm above average in other ways. I can handle myself. But I was a little bit intimidated that this giant fuck off creator was singling me out for a JPEG I found on Google Images. I didn't even use it as the thumbnail. I just had it in the video. So it was really inexcusable what she fucking did. The way that woman behaved, I think it's really unfortunate. And if she wants to come to me and she wants to apologise, I will readily accept. Absolutely. I'm a little bit Jesus-like in that regard. I'm full of forgiveness. Some people, that's their criticism of me. Don't get me wrong, there are paedophiles on the internet who squeal about my audio levels or the fact I'm, you know, good with women or whatever. But there are some criticisms of me which are fair. One of those criticisms would be, I am too fucking forgiving. But so be it. So if this Vangelina skov woman wants to apologise for her baseless accusations against me, I'm all ears. My heart is open, my door is open. But yeah, this the Hamburglar guy, or whatever the fuck situation, it's ridiculous, it's overblown. If you care about this, you should be sterilised. We've been over it, dear viewer. You know, this devious little Hamburglar, Joshua Weissman or whatever, again, his face is too small for his head. Why did they make him like that? No, do you ever get that, right? You're walking down the street and you see someone and that thought pops into your head of, why did they make him like that? I'm not even talking about like God, just why did they make him like that? Anyway, yes, this is series 2. Series/season 2 of Big Man Earth Apologists, Earth versus the World. So remember to like/dislike, it's all engagement. Comment below, comment anything, absolutely anything. Personal insult, a string of numbers. If you've got someone's docs lying around gathering dust, maybe send that below. And do smear these videos. Smear them up the walls of the internet. Get these videos out there. This is our enthusiast movement. This is our fight for the truth. It's you and me, dear viewer. Yeah? And I do mean dear viewer. There's about one person watching at this point. So we've got a little way to go to get back to the heights of stardom we were at previously, but make no mistake and best believe we will get back there. We will double that number. We will quadruple that number. But I suppose all there's really left to say is I love you, God bless yourself, and as usual, I am sorry you had to hear it from me.